up Allie. That's her. Awesome. She's out. Perfect. Hey, are you Allie?
Hi, yeah.
Hey, I'm Sam. Come aboard.
Is it actually starting to get windy in Los Angeles?
Exactly. Going out tonight?
Going out on a Monday night because adults can do that.
What kind of work do you do?
I write. I'm a writer. I'm actually really afraid to really label myself a writer. I used to just call myself an emotional typer. It's so difficult because I moved here from Alaska. I actually moved here from Alaska to work a corporate job.
Okay.
And they eliminated our department 10 months into a 3-year contract.
What was it like living in Alaska? I just wondered about that.
Just imagine the coldest, darkest place ever where you cry yourself to sleep every night. No, actually, growing up in Alaska is great. It's really great. But as an adult, you get tired of hooking up with people you've hooked up with since middle school.
Well, isn't it for every woman there's 25 guys?
Yeah, but have you seen the guys?
That's true.
Oh my God. And we come from the place where Sarah Palin is from, okay? So
oh gosh.
It's just a disaster. It's a mess up there.
Oh my gosh. So how does one date? I mean, I would imagine
you just meet somebody in 3rd grade and then you stay with them until you die. And I wish I were exaggerating. I really wish I were exaggerating. I had been with my high school boyfriend through most of my adult life.
Huh.
And then when we broke up, it took another 5 years for us to be done. Because we would always run into each other and then things happen.
Right.
And then out here, I was like, yes, I live in Los Angeles now. I never have to run into anyone I don't want to again.
Right.
But everybody that I've hooked up with is an actor. So I see them on my television. It's interesting. But I'm so glad I live in a place like LA where I can you can order liquor to your door. You can order delivery, food, groceries, laundry, and people for penetration. It's great. With Tinder, yeah.
Are these just hookups?
They're just hookups.
I mean, so do you just you connect, they come over and it's on? Or
yeah, I don't waste time. What happens if I like you so much and then you suck at sex? You know what I mean? I would rather just have an awesome time with somebody, and if it turns out they suck as a person, at least I have something good to remember them by.
And if they suck at sex, then you're not invested.
Yeah.
You're not invested. So any guy that come over, you're like, that was fun, now get out?
Yeah. I have shit to do. I'm going to smoke a bowl with my roommate, and we're going to talk about the guy. One guy asked me to specifically make a sex playlist with only female voices because if he hears a man sing, he can't get hurt. It was great.
Wow.
Yeah.
Are these just hookups?
They're just hookups. But I'm having trouble with just casual hookups. Every Tinder relationship I've had has been something.
Really?
Yeah. I'll swipe. I've matched with 3 really important people in my life.
Okay.
Yeah, so the first guy, he's a great white whale. He was this Jew comic that I'm obsessed with. This time last year, so we hooked up. He was perfect, and then he ghosted and disappeared. And then I met this Swiss French guy who wanted to marry me, and I said no to him.
Wow.
In Switzerland. Because he flew me to Switzerland after meeting me for 2 weeks in LA.
Wow.
Yeah. And then after him, I met this Indian guy who I thought was a doctor, but he was just a sociopath instead.
So I want to hear about the whale.
The whale. Okay, so then after that fiasco happened with this idiot, I went to Vegas with my girlfriend, and I was like, you know what? By the end of this year, this is 2015, I was like, by the end of this year, I'm going to hook up with the whale again. The next day, he called my cell phone. One time, I got so drunk, I called him to come over, and he was like, I can't, I'm drunk, and I sent an Uber to him. It was the most baller thing I'd ever done in my whole life. But then, the next day, I was like, oh shit, I guess I should drive you home. So I drove him home, and it was, I couldn't. I pieced out right after that. And then I had remorse. And so then I texted him back a couple months later, and he has a girlfriend now.
Are you okay?
No, I'm absolutely 100% not okay. But it's whatever. Yeah, this one right here. And I live next to a temple.
So, oh my gosh. You
Yeah.
just, like, hit
This
him up
was
on
not
the-
even on purpose. Like, I had no idea.
Have a great night.
Thank you
Nice
so
meeting
much.
You.
You too.
You are so welcome. See you later.
Bye.
We had freaking guns put to our heads and all sorts of stuff in that one. Nobody got killed, but, you know, it's one of the many times I've had a gun pointed in my face.
Oh my gosh.